I had my first 1,000 tennis matches moment that I've had in a while. I mean,
What is that?
On earth are you talking about?
I don't think I've done. Patrick, I think I've told you. Alex, I don't think I've told you my unit of measurement that I've called 10,000 tennis matches. Me and a buddy were in Grand Theft Auto one time on multiplayer. Grand Theft Auto 5, for those of you wondering at the time of listening. We were on the multiplayer and just kind of goofing around, didn't really care. We kept dying if we did anything. So we went and found a tennis court in the middle of a neighborhood. And we're like, oh, there's a tennis court in Grand Theft Auto. We can play tennis. It's cool. You know, it's very simple. You know, circle for backhand and square for forehand or whatever.
Oh, it actually had
that's it.
Tennis controls.
That was
it's
the whole
not just
thing.
like you stand on the other side.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It was slightly a step up from that. Anyways, we played that. It was not exciting. We were online. Great. Like, it's a Friday night and we're playing this. Okay. We did it. All right. It's over. Wow. Look, my record. It's on there. I'm 1-0. Wow. I wonder if you can get good at this game. Hey, look, there's a top 10. Oh. Someone has won 10,000 matches.
Wow.
Of Grand Theft Auto tennis. Not played 10,000. They've played enough to win 10,000. Wow. And I thought, wow, anytime that you ever find something that you think that you're good at, or a new idea or whatever, you get 10,000 tennis matched. And that's what I call it now. So I did have one the other day. I thought I had a genius idea. And maybe people listening will be like, duh, that's already a thing. I didn't know it was a thing. Caffeinated eye drops.
Oh, God.
That's a thing.
No, thank you.
Caffeinated eye drops is a thing.
No.
I thought it'd be a good idea. I was like, okay, you don't have to deal with drinking it. People do 5-hour energies. You know, sometimes you need your eyes cleared up, I guess.
Some of the best drugs are administered through the eyes?
As they say.
Is that like Mama always used to say?
I mean,
best drugs are administered through the eyes.
I question any time where I would have thought to myself, yeah, I should definitely put this in my eyeballs instead of any other way to get a drug in me.
I wouldn't pour coffee in my eyeball, if that's what you're asking. That doesn't sound good.
I wasn't asking that question, but I mean, you're right. I wouldn't either.
Yeah.
Ice or otherwise.
I thought it'd be just so quick, you know, like taking a pill for a headache. I mean, I know they have caffeine pills.
They also have caffeine pills.
Yeah, like Jesse got addicted to them in Saved by the Bell. I remember those days. But caffeinated eye drops, man. I can make a multi-million empire on this idea. Except
$100 endeavor.
I got 10,000 tennis matches
out of my truck.
So,
I mean, at least you get to see what a real life example of it performed at. That was hard to say.
That's true. I could look and see how all I really did was just verify that it does exist. They do exist.
They do exist.
And with a product like that, you could see why kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Cinnamon Toast eye drops.
The taste you can feel.
It's like grains of sand.
This can't be good for my eyes.
Simulated
kids, are your eyes feel grainy and dry? Well, I got the perfect drops. Caffeinated eye drops. For kids.
For kids.
See, can we look that up? Are there Cinnamon Toast Crunch eye drops? Did I get 10,000 tennis matched with this idea?
I am not going to waste my time on the computer researching that.
My AOL disk only has 9,997 hours remaining. Yeah, and I believe that they're going to be necessary to hold on to.
Yeah. You don't want to waste it on Cinnamon Toast Crunch eye drops.
Yes.
Have you guys had any other ideas before where you're like, I have this great idea, someone else already thought of it, or it already exists, and I didn't realize it?
Never any good ones, no. Plenty of times where it's just some sort of deeply impractical idea and I find out why someone else didn't do it also.
Okay.
And, you feel kindred with the rest of humanity when you're like, yeah, we all had a dumb idea together and none of us put it into practice. I love that.
Yeah. I mean, are you saying that this idea was dumb?
I don't know why you would get that impression, Zach.
I would use them. I mean, they have those like dropper things for allergies that you can put
but imagine
your eyes or in your tongue. Not in your tongue.
I have a lot of allergies and I have not seen anything
I will show you
related.
later. it's like concentrated for stuff in different regions. So it's like different regions of the world. It collects those things in the drops somehow. You get your body used to those through the drops before the allergy season starts, and then you're good. That's the idea. I bought some, and then my allergies abruptly quit, and I haven't had it anymore since then.
Dang.
So,
Too effective.
Those work fast.
yeah, I just bought it, and it was they got scared. The allergies ran away.
That's how your immune system works. Yeah.
It's just basic
fear-based
science.
immune system.
I mean, I think the two hot things in food products now are probably caffeine and protein.
It's in everything.
And so add protein and caffeine to whatever you want. So what did I see? I saw protein blasted, because of course it's blasted.
Of course.
Yeah, I feel like I saw some of this kind of stuff too, like candies, like protein candies. Doritos has it.
Well, I think the Monster energy drink or somebody has like
Do
protein
they really?
monsters,
Oh,
which sounds like Cookie Monster.
I know one of the individuals from Jersey Shore did a protein vodka, which that just sounds
protein vodka.
like a strange
no.
profile to say, this is the nutrition I need with all the other things that I don't.
Yeah,
NyQuil with caffeine.
There it is. Yeah.
I mean that's kind of like
NyQuil with
like
protein.
there's a new thing. There's a new
Bulk
thing
while
with
you sleep.
NyQuil with. There's the whole idea. Like I feel drinking alcohol is decreased, but I think that even those young kids that drink alcohol now, they're like mixing it in these big tubs of like hydration powders and all sorts of like hydrating capsules and like water-based things. And I'm like, man, you guys are smart. I didn't think of doing any of that. I just felt bad all the time.
I didn't know they were doing any of that. I thought they were just making their protein gummies.
I don't think that hydrating powder was this prevalent years ago as it is now. So
No,
now,
I didn't see anything until Liquid IV back in like
right.
2018.
And then there's caffeinated versions of that. So then
Have mercy.
is there inevitably protein caffeinated versions of hydration powder?
Caffeinated, proteinated hydration powder.
Proteinated.
Yeah.
My kids eat protein mac and cheese. Probably good, but not caffeinated.
sound pretty
Protein-aged dirtbag.
Oh, there you go. As opposed to amateur teenage dirtbag.
Well, anyways, next time anyone thinks of an idea and thinks, I have a great one, no one's got, this is my big idea, just remember, someone else probably had that idea. You've been 10,000 tennis matched.
We at Animorphs 55, the podcast, would love to hear from you. You can email the show at animorphspodpeople@gmail.com. We also post links to other listening methods, our Blue Sky account, and links to friends of the show on our Linktree at linktree.com/Animorphs55, the podcast. Enjoy the show.
Well, everybody get up. It's time to jam now. We got a real jam going
Slam
now.
now?
Welcome to Animorphs 55, the podcast. I'm Patrick, one of your hosts.
I'm Zach, another one of your hosts.
And I am Alex, the final host.
And I regret that I didn't write down the lyrics before I said that.
How could you do this to Quad City DJ?
I said jam twice.
I did bring up Space Jam to my kids the other day, and they were like, what's Space Jam? And we actually watched Looney Tunes for the first time because they were like, what's Looney Tunes? And they also were like, what's Michael Jordan? And they're also like, what's basketball?
no.
So I don't really know if they're going to understand Space Jam, actually, now that I think about it. But I want to show it to them because it's
These
one
pictures are moving, Dad.
what is a TV? Yeah, it is one of the greatest 90s shows there is. Speaking of 90s, guys,
Yes,
Today-
we were. You're right.
we are planning on talking about our second installment of 90s video game drafts.
Yes, the
I mean,
night
it's-
welcome. Welcome, sports fans, to the 1997 video game draft.
It's been a while since we did episode 1 of this.
Play the royalty-free NFL draft music.
Do, 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 do.
Oh, yeah.
Do, 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 do. No,
that's the
wrong
good
one.
stuff. Fantastic.
1997 video games. Go back if you're like, 97, I want to listen to 1996. Well, it's a good thing. We've actually already done that. So you can go back and find that in season 1 somewhere, I believe. But yeah, we're going to do 97 video games and see if eventually we'll do 98, which could be arguably the best video game year ever. That's for another day. You guys got any thoughts about 1997 video games as you were prepping for this?
I always like to go back and check these out. I think it's very interesting to see how many movie tie-in games existed back in the 90s.
Ooh.
Like the idea is, you go through, for instance, on, Wikipedia, they've got their list of 1997 in video games, of at least of the noteworthy games that were recorded. And even still, you've probably got a good 10 to 20% of them that are movie tie-in games. And
like whatever came out that summer.
Right.
So like
and we just don't have that
2.
these days.
Yeah.
It must have been so easy to make video games back then because, obviously there's Street Fighter, the movie, the video game. Sure, they probably already had the Street Fighter engine to build that on.
Mm-hmm.
True.
But 7-Up Cool Spot game,
Ooh.
that was a big one.
Mm.
I modded my Xbox a long time ago. And there was a McDonald's game where you're just Ronald McDonald, like, I don't know, it's like a ripoff of Mario is missing, I think, and you're looking for Grimace. Yeah, there were a lot of...
Yeah, they were cheaper, right?
Yeah, a lot of those.
They were cheaper. They didn't take forever to make. I mean, even by scale of like inflation and stuff, they were still cheaper. They weren't these like giant $100 million games.
Right.
So you could take risks on... Same idea with like... Well, is it the same idea as like when you get all those Disney sequels? They don't make those anymore.
The ones that would go straight to DVD?
Yeah, like Aladdin, King of Thieves, or whatever. Yeah, there was some weird stuff out there. You guys ready to do this? I mean, we need to have our fancy number generator first to dictate.
Yeah. Well, so I want to, while you're dealing with our fancy number generator, I want to call out an error on my part. I was looking through 1997 video games and Nagano Winter Olympics 98 showed up. And I'm like, yes, I played that. I loved that. I'm going to put that on the thing. And I just looked it up. I'm like, wait, that says 1998.
It's okay, though.
What?
I have a similar thing in my list. Not that one.
It says it released in Japan on like December 10th of 97 and in America, January 10th of 98. And I don't...
You might have to save it.
Oh, were you going to put Quarterback Club 98?
Dude, how did...
I know you were.
I could talk about it
That
later.
was... Yeah, okay.
Oh, wow.
All right, so if you can keep that one if I can keep Nagano Winter
But it is
Olympics
because it's the
98.
97-98 season. Just like when they release Madden games now, it's always the next year. Like in 2026, they release Madden 27. Because like that's what they said. It's like the year the Super Bowl is for the season. That's what season they call it in sports, like whatever the championship is.
I didn't play the on-brand version, so it was upsetting.
Upsetting 98.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready. I've got a fancy Nancy Excel spreadsheet that I am ready.
Upsetting.
John upsetting.
Okay. All right. Are you ready for a number generator?
Welcome to Upsetting
Yes, generate
98.
some
I am
numbers.
John Upsetting, your
How
host.
do we do this? I'm going to roll for Alex. Here I go. Generate.
0. You don't play.
What? Minimum -3, maximum 1. No, that's not what I want.
Some inclusive sets are getting wild.
I'm rolling for Alex. Here we go. And yeah. Hey, Alex is 1. Patrick is
Hey, Alex won.
2, and I am 3. All right. I didn't cheat, obviously.
Obviously.
All right. So rules are, right, we take 5 each, and then we have a bonus 6th because Axe, I think I always do that, because Axe is the sometimes member of the Animorphs, so it's our kind of weird borderline pick that we don't really want to include. Right. Go ahead, Alex.
All right. So I had to go ahead and go with the banner pick for this one, which is a game that I spent an absolutely absurd amount of time playing back before we had hour counts about how long you would have played. And that is the original Gran Turismo.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Number 1-1. That's the round, first pick.
I will tell you that I originally played it at a friend's house at a sleepover. So that lets you know that's my pedigree as far as that goes. And I think I spent...
It wasn't a demo or a fishing game, so I assumed that was the case.
Oh, yes. It was the official game this time. As opposed to the demo.
Disc.
Patrick remembers my story from last time.
Yes. Demos and fishing.
Yeah.
I spent probably from the hours of 3 a.m. to about 7 a.m. attempting to pass the Class C license, and I don't know if I ever actually did so. Until later on, I rented it from Blockbuster, and I managed to get the Class C license, and that memory card never served me again because I didn't own the game. So, sad, but true. My favorite car was the 1994 Honda Prelude.
Ooh, and remember, that is a meaningful game.
Very much the car that I was like, man, that I would know I made it if I had a 1994 Honda Prelude. So by the time I was driving, which is several years later and everything like that, you could imagine an 11-year-old car that was no longer in production wasn't exactly the height of fashion.
Hey, don't let your dreams be dreams, Alex.
Exactly.
Did
Still
you get
gotta
one?
believe. Nope. Maybe one day. I've got a Hot Wheels of it. We're fine.
I know what to get Alex for a present.
Oh.
Go ahead, Patrick. Your first pick.
I am going to go with I am going to go with Diddy Kong Racing.
Ooh, good choice.
I didn't play I think Mario Kart 64 came out the same year, but I didn't play as much Diddy Kong, I don't think. But
I think Diddy Kong came after just a little bit. Everyone latched on to Mario Kart.
Yeah. I liked it a bunch. Playing with a hovercraft and an airplane in a Mario Kart game was really cool. I just a couple months ago dug my N64 out of my closet and hooked it up to the TV. And my son and I have been playing Diddy Kong Racing.
Oh, great.
Yeah, and oh my goodness, so I've got all my 3 save files.
Yeah.
I deleted one of them from when I was a kid, so that we could start our own. And oh my goodness, you start. And a little cutscene of, you're zooming out from the sky down to your car. And then out of nowhere comes this elephant genie riding a flying carpet.
Of course.
And he's like, oh, hello. And I'm like, I don't know if this is horribly insensitive or if this is like, I'm glad we have representation, but it made me uncomfortable.
Good. It's a miracle
he helps.
that even the 64 worked on some modern TVs. I had actually trouble with my 64. And apparently it's a thing like the cords, the original 64 cords aren't powerful enough to get the input into modern day TVs, or maybe old.
Oh, wow.
Or maybe there was a phase of TVs that they got better but not good enough, and now it's fine. I don't know. I had a whole thing that I had to switch out cords to make it work.
Whoa.
The thing that game had the one-player mode, or a story mode, which is different.
Yes. It has so this is super annoying. It has a one-player mode, but then it has, this was probably toward the end of entering codes to unlock stuff in video games.
I missed that.
But you, the magic codes section, 2 levels deep in the options, you could put in codes, and joint venture would give you 2-player mode for the story.
Everyone scrambled to your Donkey Kong Racing to do it.
Yeah, but it doesn't unlock it. It just lets you do it until you turn off the N64. And so every time I play with my son, I gotta go, hold on, boop, boop, J, boop, 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 oh, boop, 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 boop. Dad, I wanna fly the airplane. I boop, 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 boop.
I hit the J again.
Backspace.
Backspace.
Boy, be a lamb and go hit the reset button on the console. I gotta start over.
All right. My first pick is going to be, I can't believe I'm getting it, Star Fox 64.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of good ones.
There is. Star Fox 64. I think I got to the point where I memorized that game. I beat it in like,
Wow.
every order you could possibly do. The yellow path, the blue path, the red path, every like combo path of colors that you could do. Yeah, I played the crap, and I loved it. You couldn't save, which was a bummer, but it also took like only like 30 minutes to play through it, or maybe a little more, maybe 45 minutes. I mean, if you suck, it doesn't. But
Well, there we go. That explains a lot for me.
Zach's incredible.
But and so now with that new announcement of like the Switch is making a remastered version of that game, it's very interesting. Yeah, they're like taking it and remodeling it and adding cutscenes and maybe a couple levels or something like that.
They couldn't make us a new game.
That's what everyone's saying, because like Assault was pretty sweet and Adventure was pretty sweet. So people were looking. I never played the DS one, but people were looking for a new game, and I'm pretty torn on it as well. But man, Star Fox 64, 100%.
Solid.
And that was one of those games I got so far into that there's stuff you can unlock in that game that I have no idea how you would even do anymore, because there's something you could do to let you be tanks in versus mode, in the just like deathmatch, shoot each other mode.
Huh.
And then there's something that, I mean, this is probably like 100 hours of play. You could be like just running around on foot in versus mode.
Yeah,
And, maybe that's Game Shark, because I do have a Game Shark in my box of
this
games.
is vaguely familiar. I didn't play the versus as much. I just play the one player like so much. Just, I mean, if someone is logging all the time I've ever played video games in my life, I mean, I still think that would be in the top 5 at this point.
Wow.
Nice.
And I played some long games recently.
I'm an only child, but I still had 3 or 4 controllers, because just like, let's go over to Patrick's house. We got Star Fox.
Exactly.
Yeah. Or you could take them over to people's houses. Yeah.
I played it at a friend's place. That was pretty much all I did, except for when I would play it at Target. So,
all right. My second one will be Rampage World Tour for the 64 also.
That was this year too?
Yeah. So I've
been playing that one with my kids
draft,
too.
Right? So I was third in the first round, so I'm first in the second round. I'm not cheating. Yes. If you haven't played a Rampage game, man, it's so fun. I mean, there is something to be said that Rampage games do over time. You're like, okay, like there's not much else to do besides press B a lot and Z a lot,
beat 'em up
and eat people. But it's pretty fun. It was one of the first games I played with my kid, because I'm just like, what? My kid, of course, he'll just like to be a monster and stomp on things and break stuff and eat people.
You die so fast in that game.
You do.
Everybody is shooting at you the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
But unlimited lives is very nice.
Mm-hmm.
But you would get game overs, I think. I thought I remember getting game overs, having to start over.
Oh, I don't know.
Did you get to the moon
I don't know,
at the end?
I mean, not recently. I did it once.
Yeah.
Me and my friends played, and it's like level 120. And each level's like
So
5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's so long. And so we like left the console on, went to bed at like 80, and then started again the next day, I think.
Nice.
And I don't even remember if anything important happens on the moon. I mean, you probably get to be the purple sludge monster on the moon. But
I don't think I ever got that
I don't know
far.
if there's like a big bad guy or anything.
I don't think I ever got that far.
I don't know.
All right, Patrick, your second pick.
Oh, snap. It's me. I suppose I could take GoldenEye.
Okay.
Nice.
007, I think, is officially the title, but nobody called it that.
Considered like the greatest 64 game or whatever, right? Or shooter of all time or something.
Yeah.
Pretty close to it.
I went to a video game tournament at a Toys R Us. And we played a round of Mario Kart Battle Mode. We played a round of GoldenEye, and I cannot remember what the other one was. But I remember never having played GoldenEye before, and the controls are a bit wonky if you're not already very used to them, with the C buttons like strafing you and looking up and down. But also, I think your airplane controls.
Yeah.
And so, like, looking up goes down, and
inverted controls.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
interesting.
Did you hold the 64 weirdly or correctly? The controller, not the system.
Yeah, my big brother would make me hold the system out further because we didn't have a coffee table.
You did left hand with a thumb on the joystick, right? In the middle part,
Yes.
and then right hand on the right
Correct.
side.
And then the right hand holding the D-pad.
Yeah. You weren't one of those crazy people.
Left trigger with my right palm. Just hold it sideways.
Right, of course. But there were people that would like hold it on the left and right side and then like stretch their thumb and mess with the joystick in the middle. And I'm like,
oh no, I never did that.
What are you
That's
doing?
what I thought it was. I didn't have an N64 at home. And so I was like, oh, this is how you play it. And then I think I played it at a friend's place.
They were like,
said,
what are you
doing,
Alex?
What's going on? This is not all right.
The left stick is for your foot.
Right.
Yeah. But I remember I think 6th grade when I played this. And this was, of course, the first, I guess, I probably played Contra or something on the Super Nintendo where you killed people. But here I was on the first level of GoldenEye. And it's like, how do I get by this guy? I have to kill this man? But
I'm not supposed to kill
no.
things.
And so I died several times and I'm like, well, okay. And, didn't sleep well that night. And now, it's of course ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that, lots of 3-year-olds out there have done far worse.
Yeah.
But
It was a new thing at the time. Like you kill in a video game.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It was, I didn't play
Big
really
difference.
shooters until late high school. I was not. I was a Nintendo person, and I know that's a Nintendo game, but I just never had GoldenEye. So I didn't have as much hype as a lot of people did. I didn't really play shooters till late high school, early college. I played like Time Splitters a lot. That was like a big one for me.
Loved that one.
Yeah, really good stuff. But I just never. That's not to say I don't appreciate the like historical significance of GoldenEye. I just never got into it. Alex?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're on, straight bangers, so I got to go ahead and jump in with Final Fantasy VII. That was another one of those that I think, what was it, 3 or 4 discs that you had to rotate through.
Did you
on the
have all
PlayStation.
the discs?
Oh yes. I still have
Wow.
my copy.
So you got like a half disc of Oregon or Amazon Trail, but you got all 4 discs of Final Fantasy VII. Okay, good. Was that for PS1?
Yeah, it was for PS1, and
Okay,
I think I
okay.
played it for the first time in early 2000s. So
Okay.
it was a little easier to get my hands on for a discounted price.
Right.
But man, yeah, the final disc, I don't even know why they could have put whatever they wanted to on there because you only played it for, an hour or two. But I spent so long grinding and leveling, and I think I actually got at a half price books, I think I got the old Brady it was what was the name of the guides?
Oh yeah.
There was
It wasn't Mad Cats,
Game
was
Informer?
it? That was the controllers.
no, what neither
No.
of those. Maybe a Y. Anyways,
I have like a Final Fantasy specific one up there.
yeah, there's the game guides that teach you, oh yeah, well if you're trying to breed your chocobos, you can do this. And if you are trying to find all of the items, they're listed here and everything. And they just had a ton of pictures and printouts. And let me tell you, I followed that thing religiously.
Sweet. I love having
It
stuff
was-
like that, man. I never got into Final Fantasy either. Did I miss out?
Same.
It's funny. I hear people who are like, you got to play all of them. And then there's other people who, are like, well, there's only the good ones. I played 7. I played part of 8. I played a little bit of 10 and a little bit of 10-2. And
10-2
I
is a
haven't had
hilarious
much
name to me, by the way.
Right.
Without any context.
10-2.
Yeah.
I haven't had much inclination to go back and play the other ones. I hear they've got great stories, but I don't know. I think they're just such long games that I just don't have the same time that I used to devote to them anymore.
That's right. Like, that's a whole different deal, right? About like
Right.
aging and having video games and how to play them and when to play them.
Ain't
I
that
hear 7 was like a lot of people's favorite, the best one.
Mhm.
I do hear a lot of that.
I don't know. I don't know a lot of people that have played all
I just don't know a lot of
15?
people.
15 and 2.
something to the tune of that. It's
Like,
it's
why
a
is it
lot.
10 and 10-2, Alex? Can you explain that? Why is it not just 10 and 11? Like, what?
So because they wanted to capitalize on the success of 10,
Okay, so it's
they
like,
were basically trying to say, hey, this is also Final Fantasy 10, but it's slightly different, so don't worry about it. I felt like 10 was ambitious for what it was, and then 10-2 I felt like was a lot more fun and much more interesting as an overall story, and then the combat was just dramatically better. So
Do you think that Vin Diesel is a Final Fantasy fan, and that's why Fast and Furious Part 10 is Part 1, or Fast and Furious X 10, whatever, is Part 1 and Part 2?
I had
of
no
11?
idea that it was actually going to be Part 1 and Part 2.
I mean,
so
that was the
I'm
idea.
learning something new today.
When the first part came out, that was the plan. I don't know if they're going to change that now, like retroactively, but yes, that is. So it's canon now. Vin Diesel named Fast and Furious 10.
Put your bets down now. Will
Part
there be
1,
more
2.
at the end of all things? Will there
Out
be
of all
more
things,
Final
too.
Fantasy games or more Fast and Furious movies?
Fast and Furious, the Crystal Chronicles or whatever.
Crystal
Final Fantasy Tactics.
Exactly. Fast and
Final
Furious
Fantasy.
Tactics.
Fast and Furious Racing.
I don't even know which one I just said, but the funny one.
Patrick, who's your? No, Alex
Who's
again.
no,
my
it's
pick
back
for
to me.
Alex's
Alex
second
goes
pick?
again. I'm always good at this.
And I'm just letting you know, I got to take this one off the board because, otherwise I knew you guys were going to jump for it. And that's obviously Sega Bass Fishing, the greatest game that's ever been designed by humanity.
I knew it.
And let me tell
knew
you,
it.
I've told this story before. I'll tell it again because I love it so much. I spent multiple lock-in times
because
in
it
youth
had
group.
the poll.
Yep, playing that game over and over and over and over and over again on the Dreamcast.
Like
was
wear it
great.
out. Like the poll doesn't even work anymore.
Oh, absolutely. It was like, I know the dead zone in this one, so I know what I've got to do for it. Man, I'm telling you. For a game system that wasn't mine, I put mileage on it. Those are the
Well
days.
done. Well done.
I'm sorry, I don't have a lot to comment on Sega Bass Fishing.
I'm telling you.
97.
Well, tune in
It was 98
a
because that's when the
couple
championship
months
is.
whenever I finally decide to make y'all, play the game on the podcast, and you'll be like, "Yep, this is a fishing game."
That'll be our bonus episode.
What do you know?
Let's play Sega
Exactly.
Bass Fishing.
Let's all do it together.
All right, Patrick.
Oh, guys,
what's your
I got
choice?
one.
3. I'm ready.
Do it.
I mean, I played a lot of Mario Kart 64. That's 2 kart racing games in this year, and unless we had it last year,
I think
also,
we picked it in 96. I might have that list.
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay, yeah, I think
can hook you
we
up.
probably did.
And I got it with the first pick, but I don't know if I was first overall. I found it though. You had Wave Race 64. You like racing games.
I did have Wave Race.
Yeah. So technically it was 90. It was 96.
Okay, yeah, I haven't done racing games in a long time.
Same.
Yeah.
F-Zero maybe.
Ooh.
Anyway,
I played F-Zero X with my kids, and
there you
my
go.
son loves it.
there you
It's
go.
real fast,
Yeah, it is.
real fast.
Gotta go fast.
But that I didn't see that on this year, the 97 list. I'm gonna go with Doom 64.
There you go.
Ooh,
I
Good
don't
choice.
know if I ever played the first, like the real Doom, but I played a lot of Doom 64 because that was my way of being like, yeah, I'm cool.
Now I've really gone on the road to violence. Remember back when
Yeah.
when I wouldn't kill that one guy in
No,
Goldeneye now.
they're
Demons.
monsters.
Watch out.
It's okay. It's okay to shoot monsters.
True.
But yeah, I played a lot of that one, and then I hooked up the Game Shark to it and
Nice.
got all the. I think a lot like Diablo, which I think is this year.
Yes.
A lot like Diablo. There's all these like hidden levels and stuff. I don't know. I just remember being chased around this maze by a 10-story tall bull monster, and I don't know what I was supposed to do about it, but it's
Guess that's up to you to
this is a
figure it
level.
out.
It's the friends you make along the way.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. All right. Gosh, I didn't get into GTA till later. I think a lot of people probably didn't. That's fine.
I mean, GTA 1 is like an overhead game. We had that
Right.
in the computer lab.
Right. Exactly. I'm gonna go Tekken 3. Tekken 3 is pretty awesome. I think I played that a lot at the arcades more than anywhere else. I remember
Nice.
mashing that, whatever the equivalent of triangle was, if that was triangle or just the top button out of the 4, the 4 buttons on the pad, because that was like that backspin kick that was just awesome. Yeah, Tekken 3.
Keeping those button manufacturers in business.
Mm-hmm.
I remember playing Smash Bros against you in college, Zach, and I'm like, I'm Fox, and he has this forward B move that he moves impossibly fast.
Uh-huh.
No one can touch me.
Yeah,
And I did it to you, like, I did it to you like 2 or 3 times in a row. I'm like, I'm invincible. And then you just like kick me right in the face as I do it. I'm like, how did you do that? No.
It's the Tekken reflex.
And
My only weakness.
that's how I imagine you playing Tekken 3. Like no one can guard against this spin kick.
It's just these massive cartwheel backwards flips just over and over again. It was great.
Oh, you the wiggly guy with the knife hands? The sea monster from Shape of Water?
No. Lee, Lou,
Lilo and Stitch?
Lilo and Stitch. That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
See, I have 2 football games on this list, man, because you brought up Quarterback Club 98, which was like
It's
before
okay, I'll
I
pick
had
NFL
Madden
Blitz.
games. Because that one there was like a hack on that one where you could just press Z and you never got tackled as a quarterback, and it would stiff arm and you would just never go down. I think it was 99. 98 was the one
Is that a hack?
that everyone was like skating around basically because the graphics were so bad. I think 99 was better than 98.
Is that I remember playing early Resident Evil games, and if you tap the run button, like the run animation always starts on the same foot. And so you just like keep moving your front foot forward and your back
Over
foot
and over
backward, and you're just like, yeah, I'm skating.
Shuffling.
It was just, there was no physics. It was like the sounds of everyone hitting each other. It was very much like toy car crash sounds. And it was just like, none of this is real. But no,
Actually,
I'm
that's
not going
Doom
to go that
64
route.
sounds.
I'm actually going to go with a game that I played with my brothers a lot, Lego Island.
What?
Yeah,
that
on the
In
PC.
the pedigree of like all the Lego games that exist these days of Lego Star Wars and everything like that?
No, because
No
those
different?
are like, first of all, they're IP, right? And then there's like levels that you go through, whatever. This was like an open world game. It was like GTA Lego.
Interesting.
But it wasn't an overhead game. And you could just do whatever you wanted. And then there was this overarching story. I remember like some guy like was shooting pizzas at everybody at the island or something at the end, and he had to save the world from this robber that was shooting
save the
pizzas or
pizzas.
something. I don't know.
Okay.
But
Don't let him give them free food. That's supposed to go straight into the dumpster.
it
or
was
else
fun. Go like look it up, Lego Island, and I bet you some people, if they look it up, do an image search, and you'll be like, oh yeah, I played that at some point. Yeah, Lego Island. That's my number 3.
Okay.
Yeah,
Number 4.
that was my number 4. I mean, that's right.
Zach, you've only got 2.5 picks left. 1.5.
All right,
The half is the X.
Patrick.
Oh, it's me again. Goodness. You know what? I'm kind of running low on games that I enjoyed
Oh.
in this year. Yeah, okay. Well, no, I really enjoyed NFL Blitz.
Yeah, the arcade version was
a good time.
97. I don't think they had it on the system yet. I think it was specifically you had to go to the
Yo,
arcade.
mama.
A football game in an
Sure,
arcade
then.
cabinet is
Mhm.
wild.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
I mean, it was a crazy
Um,
game. It was the NBA Jam of
Oh, so you had like superpowers and stuff that you could power up and do.
kind of, yeah,
Well, it's
yeah.
just everybody butt slamming each other after you get tackled.
There's no
You can
pass
just
interference.
run up and like,
You can just smash each other as the ball's
Yeah.
on the way. I mean, these just
Yeah.
ridiculous, tackles where you'd hit someone and you'd fly 10 yards, pile drive them into the ground.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
every step was like 3 yards.
Yeah.
You're just like,
Yeah.
it's a very fast paced football game.
Very fast. 2-minute quarters.
And
Sounds like they made football fun. So I got to hand it to them.
NFL Blitz. That was actually a game I busted out on the
tall
64
order.
for my kid, and he played that thing for months. He loved it. Loved it. He thought it was so hilarious, like after the whistle, that you could just butt slam everybody. He just would like cry laugh about it.
butt slam.
All right, I'll write that
Butt
down for
slam.
you, Patrick.
About 5 years before that, there was a game for the Super Nintendo or the Genesis called Mutant League Hockey.
Oh, I
Which
vaguely remember that.
You're all like, there's a team of skeletons and a team of monsters and
Oh.
probably something else. And yeah, you can pick up a chainsaw on the ice and just like
Go to
make a
town.
skeleton explode. And now
I
the
love
other
that.
team only has 4 players.
my gosh.
Or you could fall into the hole in the ice. And yeah, I think NFL Blitz really scratched that same itch
Yeah.
for me.
Okay. I can dig
Not to be
that.
confused
I-
with NHL
like
hits later, but not yet.
So wait, it was NBA Jam, NFL Blitz, and then NHL Hits?
Mm-hmm.
That feels a little
HITZ.
uninspired. Yeah, still uninspired.
Garden inspired. All right, Alex, you're at number 4, my friend.
All right, number 4. Oh, I got to go into the game that, if we're moving on from things that I played at friends' places or things that I played at home, I got to go into the arcade world and say I dropped so many quarters, or at Dave & Buster's when they had the like power hour cards, where it's like every minute you could swipe it. I would rack up a bunch of the credits every minute and play Time Crisis 2, the light gun game.
I had Time Crisis 2 down as well. Oof.
I loved Time Crisis so much. It was. I think I could recite to you the lines from the game back in the day because I'd played it so often, and because you rack up your coins and everything like that on it. You can just, I'm just going to go ahead and do this. But, getting to step on the pedal to kind of come out.
To reload. The pedal one was not to reload. It was like to come out from around the corner, right?
Right.
That was that
right.
game. Yeah.
But you had to release the pedal and go back into cover to reload, and then you had to come back out. So, it felt more tactile than a lot of other games.
Yeah, that's right.
I loved it so much. And in the vein of that, for my 5th pick, I have to go with another arcade cabinet, and that is The Lost World Jurassic Park, the arcade cabinet.
The arcade version. Oh, man. I'm going to write that down. I didn't have it down on my list to pull from, believe it or not.
It surprised me neither.
And I will tell you so my brother and I obviously played it a little bit because we played Time Crisis 2 and we would do that back in the day. But the number of dates that I had taken to various arcades or bowling alleys and such to bring them into the Jurassic Park arcade cabinet with me so that they could accompany me in shooting velociraptors and T-Rexes.
Is that what those are called? Cabinets? Like when you go inside the vehicle thing with the...
I mean, they're all cabinets, but...
X-Men arcade was a cabinet. Street Fighter was a cabinet.
Okay. So even if you're outside with the platform in front of you, that's... Okay.
Yeah.
There's nothing considered All right.
I don't think so.
It's a thing that holds the computer bits.
I think I knew this. Okay. That's a good choice. I wrote it down.
Thank you.
Patrick, what's your 5?
Oh my goodness, it's me. Me. I can keep the theme of arcade games going. X-Men versus Street Fighter.
There we go.
We had one growing up, I lived 9 houses away from a mall. And so my mom would just be like, here is $2 in quarters. Go to the mall. And I would spend like an hour on those quarters at X-Men versus Street Fighter.
Nice.
And big fan of Juggernaut. Big fan of Omega Red and Storm.
Was this a precursor to Marvel versus Capcom?
Yes.
Okay.
It would.
It was also X-Men Children of the Atom and somebody else versus Marvel versus Street Fighter, I think.
Yeah, like these like universes versus each other is such a great bit, DC versus Mortal Kombat down the road, like, good stuff.
Yeah, Marco and Jake would have been super into like who's going to win, Batman or Spider-Man? Well, who's going to win, Colossus or Ryu? Everybody called him Ryu before we knew.
Yeah, we didn't know better. For like 20 years.
Ryu, more like Ryan.
Good one.
I thought his name was Gully for like 4 years before, because I don't think they said Guile as like out loud.
Yeah, things are always
like,
written
his name is Gully.
Yeah.
So there's
Hermione.
Hermione.
Okay, I have my pick 5. I know what my axe pick will be, so I'm going to leave that.
Ooh.
So I'm going to look and make sure that I'm not wrong on this.
Listeners, you're going to get some great typing sounds now.
Yes.
I got it. Okay.
Close attention.
Yep. Yoshi's Story. I leaned a little heavy N64 on this round, but Yoshi's Story.
Super Nintendo was still making games.
It was, there's some good ones that come out in 98 that we'll talk about. Like, there's some good ones that still come out. But Yoshi's Story, really good stuff. Kind of hard at the time, I remember. That might be dumb. Maybe if I go back and look at them, it was easy. But I remember that you had to like pick a certain I think the book opened, and then there was like four. There was one level you could be on that world. Then you can move on to the next one level for that world. And I think you could go through it multiple times, unlocking up to 4 levels per world. So each story was like a different story. You could play through it a different way. And I had never really thought of a game that you could like play again at the time. You know, like the whole concept of replayability wasn't a thing that I knew about.
Yeah.
This is the first one with Baby Mario, right?
That's Super Nintendo's Yoshi's Island. This is
this is a different thing.
Yoshi's
Yeah.
Story.
Oh, this is the first 2.5D.
Yes, and where everything's very crafty looking. It's when Yoshi started getting that craft feel for the first time.
Interesting.
Okay.
And they had like a level on it from in Smash Brothers, like with the big pink heart with the smiley on it.
Okay, yeah,
and like the flower with the pet. Although the flower was in Yoshi's Island also. But yep, picking Yoshi's Story, sticking to it. One of my wife's favorite games of all time as well.
Fair.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that means I have to do my Alex. Gosh, will I ever just say my Axe pick instead of my Alex pick?
Alexander.
This was you in the holiday extravaganza episode, Jake versus Jack. You're like, nope, still not talking about Titanic.
Still not Jack. This is going to be obscure, and I'm picking it because of its obscureness.
Please.
So there was a PC game that I played a lot. Remember, we talked a bit about like there was a big boom in like
Phantasmagoria
education.
Puzzle of the Flesh 2.
Exactly. Zach,
Puzzle
I'm going
of
to
the
tell
Flesh.
you, if you bring up Math Rabbit right now, I'm going to lose it, man.
It's not Math
Reader
Rabbit. But
Rabbit.
remember we talked about how there was like a push on those edu games, at the
I
time.
loved them.
Like Carmen Sandiego was in that era, Oregon Trail.
Algebra
all these
Blaster.
things. Yeah.
Parents, these are not a waste of time. Buy these.
Please.
I mentioned one at the time, but it was like we were too far past. It was like 93, and you could tell it's 93. Well, I remembered that they remastered it as a duo pack for Treasure Mountain and Treasure Cove in 1997.
Wow.
Still counts. And I did play at least one of those remakes. I definitely played the originals, but I played at least one of those remakes. Man, go again. Google image, Treasure Mountain, Treasure Cove. There was also like Treasure Galaxy, I think. I don't remember if I played that.
There's Treasure Math Storm. And then the same studio, I believe, made a game called Gizmos and Gadgets where you're walking through like an office building or something and you like take pictures of stuff.
Yes. And there was like mystery droids that like one of the droids did the crime or something. You had to figure it out.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yep. Same universe. I don't know if that's how
That's
you
cool.
call it. But
The Treasure Mountain Extended Universe.
yes,
Cinematic.
dude, I played the crap out of some Treasure Mountain, man. I'm glad that you have some vague recollection at least.
Yeah, I would go up to Minnesota for the summers and
Eat those bacon
stay
salads.
at my grandpa's house. And he's like, yeah, I got a computer and I got a video game for you. Here it is. And I would just like every moment that I could play it, I would be on Treasure Mountain.
Yes, I remember the music still. I remember a lot of the animations. I can picture some of those droids you're talking about. Golly. Good
Yeah.
stuff.
So
That's
cool.
that's my axe pick for sure.
A fine choice.
I'm going to write it down so I don't forget.
Treasure Mountain Remaster.
Mm-hmm.
Remastered.
All right. What is your axe pick, Patrick?
Okay, with the expectation that I'm going to read the rest of my games that I played later.
The honorable mentions.
I'm going to go with Nagano Winter Olympics 1998.
There it is.
Yeah, so in preparation for this episode, I went and watched a playthrough of all of the events
Of that game. Okay.
And I got kind of bored because it's like speed skating 1,000 meters, speed skating 1,500 meters,
Yep.
speed skating 2,000 meters. Like,
And it's
why would you do this?
It's the same thing, just longer.
Yeah, there's skiing slalom, there's snowboarding slalom, there's like skiing giant slalom, which apparently is different. And I know there's luge, there's got to be bobsled. I think we were crazy for bobsled back in the day. And doing
Curling?
the snowboard half, yes, I watched curling. I could not figure out how it worked.
Confounded.
It's like, this is just shuffleboard, but I can't wrap my head around it for some reason because it's on ice.
Yeah.
But the snowboarding half pipe thing was very much like 1080 snowboarding, where it's like here was the code to do this trick. It's like up, A, down, B, whatever, and then you go off the thing, and if you did it right, he'll do the trick. If not, he'll fall and like tumble once, and then he'll be back up at full speed up to the next one.
Right.
Oh,
That's how it works. That's how it works.
Yep.
All right, that's your Alex pick. God dang it, your axe
Man,
pick.
have you gotten it right yet? That's
I
the
don't
real
think so.
question.
Alex, will you do your axe pick, please?
I can.
You did it.
So
Let me Alex you something.
I had to think of that's good. I had to think of something that not only did I have strong kinship with, but also was one of those things that if someone had asked me, hey, what's one of your favorite games from your childhood? I would definitely put it last because it is a little bit more shame. And I also played it at my grandparents' house.
Ooh, okay.
It is Frogger, but
Yeah.
not the original Frogger, the 1997 3D,
Right.
partial 3D version.
I can picture
My
the
dad
case.
had that on the computer.
Yep.
I can picture it. Yeah.
I went out to my dad's house. He lived in California at the time, and he bought Microsoft Flight Simulator of probably 98
Yeah.
and Frogger and some motorcycling game. And I think I played them all with the giant joystick that we got for
Yes.
Flight Simulator. Just like,
Yeah, you could
Yeah,
crank it.
the flight simulator
Yeah.
things were the type of things that I played at my grandparents. Like he had like a computer. My grandpa had a computer room. It was like out in the garage. You go out there and play. Like I think he had a Star Wars game that was very early on, a flying game that was really early on. It was cool, man. I don't think I can tell you what those games exactly were, though. You know, Flight Simulator '97. I don't know.
And I think about some of those and I'm like, this had to have come with a package. Like, oh yeah, buy a home PC and we'll throw in Frogger for free. Because it's like, and it would have had one of those big boxes. Because remember, those a lot of those games, they didn't come in the CD jewel case. They came in like the 8.5 by 11 sized box.
I remember seeing like Myst that way.
Man.
It's like
And the idea
almost like a
it's
book.
just like
Marketing a
like printer
3D
paper.
version of a game.
Yep.
In one of those big boxes is just wild. It's
But
a
I remember
wild
playing that on the
inclusion.
64. I think I remember the case.
Yeah, it was also
I remember
there.
the box or something at Blockbuster or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Good choice. What were some of your honorable mentions in this list, fellas?
I played Star Wars Shadow of the Empire a lot of times. Like I rented it a lot of times, and I don't believe I enjoyed it any of those times, but I kept renting it, and I don't know why.
When
That's
was pod
fair.
racing? Now this.
Oh, that was, it must have been 2001, right?
Now this is pod racing,
Space
1999.
Odyssey.
Yeah.
Mystical Ninja starring Goman was... I played that at a friend's house, and all I remember is there's like a bad guy lady that laughs like, "Woo, hoo, 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 hoo." And that was like
Great.
my experience with that game. Extreme G came out. We played that with my cousin all the time.
Extreme G.
Extreme G is a very, very fast motorcycle racing game.
Oh, it is extreme. And G.
It is.
Yes.
It is.
And then Clay Fighter 63 and a third.
There it is.
Yeah.
You know what that is? I don't know what that is.
Well, I
I'm
played
amazed
the
that
Super Nintendo version.
didn't come up on your list.
Yeah, I feel like it was below an axe pick. It really wasn't a very good fighting game. And then I know there's like a snowman, but then there's like a very stereotypical racist Chinese man whose all of his attacks are like based on food names, like Chinese food names.
Oof.
Yeah, and like I can't honor this game.
Can't justify it.
Great.
Yeah. And then I wanted to get into Blast Core, which is where there's it's like there's a big truck with a nuclear weapon on it, and it apparently doesn't have any brakes. And you are like some sort of truck that is blowing stuff up to clear the way so it can get to, I don't know, the ocean.
Obviously.
Yeah, and that feels like such a cool concept compared to, I don't know, there were 2 kart racing games this year, and I picked both of them.
It's a cool idea at the very least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alex, did you have any?
I
Make a good
remember
movie.
I looked it up, and one of the games that had come out that year was Oddworld: Abe's Odyssey, and that was another one of those ones
What?
that was like an English patient level of I was aware of the
Yes.
game, but I had never touched it, never knew anything about it. That's not true. Didn't know anything about it. I didn't ever actually play the game, but
You never
I
actually
read
watched English Patient.
articles upon articles upon articles about it because people are like, "Oh my gosh, this game is revolutionizing gameplay," and I've never heard anyone mention it since. So obviously,
It was like doing a Let's Play, but just in like reading form.
right, exactly. It'd be like, "Here's the deep lore. If you played 2 hours into the game, you know that one section." And I'm like, "I don't, but tell me more." I always
No one else
love
cares or
moments
knows.
like that. Exactly.
I think
man.
I played it at the demo at Target or Toys R Us or something, and like I got to the little guy is standing there, and I like moved him to the right, and his little feet were like splat 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 on the ground. I think, and I'm like, that's enough of this.
I love that.
Nailed
I
it.
love that detail level. Or some of the other ones. There were some big name games that came out that I remember people always talking about, but I never got into them. Curse of Monkey Island was a big point and click from the adventure
Heard of it.
game.
Okay.
The first Fallout came out,
Oh, did it? I don't have that on
Yeah.
my list.
Yeah.
Okay.
which is another one that's like kind of obtusely difficult at times. Diablo obviously came out. And then I was surprised to hear that the first RPG Maker came out in 97. So
Oh, wow.
all of those like little games that would have come out, that basically were just clones of old Final Fantasy games. A lot of those were made on RPG Maker. So I thought that was really cool to see.
Didn't Duke Nukem come out that year too?
I didn't see it on the
64
list. but-
version at least.
Oh, it might have been 64 version. Yeah. And then, there was a really obscure one. I watched the cartoon of this on Saturday mornings, Monster Rancher, which
It was
was it was capitalizing on that success. Well, actually, I guess it would have been prior to like the Digimon phase, and it would have been just shortly
Digimon.
thereafter of Pokemon.
Yeah.
But
Well, everyone was trying to copy that, right? Like they were
yeah, it
just
was a little
trying to
more
capture it.
free range and a little bit more experimental than Pokemon, a little less polished. But it was super bizarre. There was this dude who looked like he was a big eyeball, and they just had like one single tentacle beneath him, and that was the main character of the game, I guess. But
Basically,
real
Pikachu.
weird, and fringe style of game.
We hit like most of what's on my list. Backyard Baseball was in there.
Oh yeah,
Bomberman 64. I specifically remember when you died. It was like the most sad narrator. It would just go, "The game is over," and it would say "game over" on the screen, and just go to the menu or whatever. And you're like,
I love
"Oh,
that.
I failed."
I guess the game's over.
Carmen San Diego. I
Turok
didn't.
Dinosaur Hunter came out, and I never
Ooh.
played that.
Dynasty
but
Warriors.
I was interested in it.
But I think Dinosaur Warriors got better since the first one, like a lot of games, I guess. There was Donkey Kong Land 3 for the Game Boy. Now, this just poses a question for me. Why are the Game Boy games lands and the system games are worlds?
Yeah, Mario Land and World
And Wario Land,
Wait, no, Donkey Kong Country.
for the Super Nintendo.
Donkey Kong Country World.
Was it World later on for the 64?
No, but you know what I mean. Okay, I should say land and not land.
I
see.
thought it was 3 different types of games at that point. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, because
That's a
I
good
mean,
question.
everything gets 64 thrown on it. But yeah, it's always land for the Game Boy games.
Hmm.
Isn't that weird?
Because
I don't know.
land
like,
can be any size.
Well, because again, Donkey Kong 3 Land, like I'm saying that backwards. Donkey Kong Land 3 again has like Dixie and Baby Kong, just like Donkey Kong Country 3, but it's a different game. So maybe
Donkey
it's-
Kong Country Land World 3.
Yeah, does land just mean it's a subset of world or country? So it's just a smaller game. Maybe that's it. Maybe I've answered the question.
I want to go back to the later Donkey Kong Kongs. You said Baby
Cobra!
Kong. I want to say his name is Kiddy Kong, but either way, like, what do you do once that monkey gets like older? Like he's someone's grandpa now. Oh, my name's Baby Kong. Come on, sit on Baby Kong's lap.
Why were you called that? Oh, because I was a baby once. Well, couldn't all of us have been called that at some time?
Because I
Hard
was
to
a
say.
baby once.
Hard to say.
Was there a Kitty Kong? Like, that doesn't sound familiar. Or am I just
Child
Kitty
Kong, Teenage Kong,
Well,
Adolescent
shoot,
Kong.
maybe that's
Oh, yeah.
that's Donkey Kong 3. Then is there a Baby Kong? Okay,
There is
no,
Kitty
I'm
Kong. He's
saying
wearing like
Diddy Kong.
pajamas. He's got a pacifier.
Yes, I'm thinking
What?
of Kitty Kong.
I'm thinking of Chunky Kong.
Chunky Kong
The
is
guy
in
in the
64,
vest.
yeah, with like the spinner
Okay.
hat.
Yeah.
Yep,
Well, it was a
Oh.
missed opportunity to be Chonky Kong.
it is.
Ah,
Yeah, because he's just a little chonky.
I
but he's
apologize
also
to Kitty Kong lovers that I said Baby Kong instead of Kitty Kong. Please don't kill
Okay.
me in the comments.
Donkey Kong 64 apparently had a girl monkey ape, great ape,
Tr-
called Tiny Kong,
Yes,
who is
Tiny.
basically Dixie Kong,
With pigtails.
but Dixie Kong's whole deal was her pigtails.
She had a
She could be like a
ponytail.
helicopter.
Patrick, ponytails are different than pigtails. They're obviously different with different abilities.
Obviously.
Of course.
I mean, they both flew. But Tiny in 64, she could all of them had a power. I don't remember all the powers, but hers was she could get smaller and fit in like little holes.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's-
like mouse
that's
holes and
nice.
stuff. Yeah, I think Chunky you could get big and like punch everything. I don't remember the other ones.
Donkey, you could eat bananas.
Something.
You could eat something.
Oh, I remember Diddy. Diddy was would barrel blast everywhere, like on like rock, like his
They had those
Smash
peanut
Brothers
guns.
move. Yeah, like that.
he wasn't
Well, I
even
think
there.
everyone
He was
had
too
a
busy
weapon.
racing on a
Remember, everyone
hovercraft.
had his coconut gun can fire in spurts.
Okay, Diddy Kong Racing gave us Banjo, who got Banjo-Kazooie
Yes,
series.
Yes.
It gave us Conker, the squirrel, who had Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Yeah.
Yep. No, that
Um,
came after. Did he? I believe it.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. But you don't have to fact check. It's a podcast.
I'm checking it.
Oh, right. I do what I want. Wait. Oh, the DS version has Tiny Kong in it, apparently.
Huh.
Who else did we get? No, we didn't get anybody else. I thought we got other cool people.
That's already a
Like
good
a
lineup.
lizard. Is King K. Rool in there?
Oh, you would think so.
No, it's a crazy pig. Is a pig guy.
Yeah, but he's not even a racer like Bowser is in Mario Kart.
Apparently, you can be him in the. I don't know if this is even a real thing. DS version. I'm going to cut that part.
Wow, that's where you draw the line. I won't say wrong information
My
about the
dad,
DS
who works at
version.
Nintendo, told me that you can play as this guy, but only if you have my special modded console. But you can't see it. And you
Do you
definitely
remember
got to
hearing
trust
all those
me.
on the recess,
Every
like on the
time.
playground? Oh my
Every
gosh!
time.
Now, there's a bunch of stuff you could do with Game Shark that I don't remember anymore.
But half of it was made up.
Like, well, I mean, everything on Game Shark is made up. I don't know, like, why you would ever have like metal Tip Tup, the turtle. Like, why is that a thing?
Oh,
Probably not. But
I remember having at the half price books, I think for like less than $1, I bought a cheat codes book for the Game Boy or something like that. And half of them were just use your Game Shark. And then the other half were like, here's a tip to do something you already knew how to do in the game.
Yeah, like you can double jump or something.
Was exactly the only one that I remember was Harvest
again.
Moon. It's like you can throw an egg at the wall and then cut it out with your sickle, and there'll still be an egg in the wall, and so you can have an infinite number of eggs. And I'm like, that's kind of weird, but sure.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
Well, there was
the
like
cheats were limited for people who didn't have the budget for a Game Shark. I will say.
did you try it in real life? Throw an
did
egg
not.
at the wall and hit it with your scythe?
I have not.
Mom, I need a scythe.
I need a scythe. I didn't buy me a Game Shark, but I could
Infinite
definitely use a
eggs.
scythe.
and only one egg. I only need one. That was the thing too, though, was not just cheat codes, it was like rumors, right? Like in Mario, everyone heard this one, right? In Mario 64, if you go to like the lava level in the volcano, Luigi's in there somewhere. You just got to find him. No, he's not.
I didn't hear that.
Oh, he's not
It's a
there.
weird-
Everybody listening, he's not there, okay?
There were always weird rumors too. It was like things that were easily verifiable as false.
Yeah.
Other things that it was like, even if so, who cares? That's dumb.
Yeah.
And then just
Yeah.
basic mechanics of the game.
Right. Okay, so let's revisit our list here so people can vote on the best list. Send us your emails, send us your comments, send us your grams.
5-star reviews.
Credit card numbers.
Send us your credit
All
card
right,
numbers.
so I want to read these because
What
I don't
people
like
are?
the way Zach does it, where Zach always scrambles
I
it.
remember to number them.
Did you?
I did.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I did too, but if you want to read them, go for it.
Well, I actually did it because I was like, I remember always forgetting to do that.
Yeah, you're like, Patrick, you said GoldenEye at one point, right?
that was your axe
Yeah.
pick, right?
Was your Zach's pick?
Okay, so mine was number 1, Star Fox 64. Number 2, Rampage World Tour. Number 3, Tekken 3. Number 4,
Lego Island.
that's right. I still don't see it. Yes, there it is. Lego Island. Number 5, Yoshi's Story. And my axe pick was the Treasure Mountain Treasure Cove remaster pack,
Remasters.
which I don't think there was like 4 of those games, but only 2 of them got remastered, I think. Anyways, Patrick, your number 1 is
Yes.
Diddy Kong Racing. Patrick's
Yeah.
number 2 is GoldenEye.
Also
Number
correct.
3 is Doom 64. Number 4 is NFL Blitz Arcade, a very good pick for that late.
Thank you.
Number 5, X-Men versus Street Fighter. And
Great
your axe pick is Nagano Winter Olympics 1998.
Love it.
Woo!
Oh my
That's
God.
so
Okay. And then Alex, your number 1 is Gran Turismo. Then you picked something else that I'm looking
Final
for. There it is.
Fantasy
Final
7?
Fantasy 7.
You
Then
monster.
Sega Bass Fishing.
Yeah.
Then Time Crisis 2. Then Lost World Jurassic Park, again, in the arcade, living in the arcade.
Yes, sir.
And then did I not write down your number 6? Oh gosh, I thought I had it. Did I write down your Oh, yes, I
Frogger.
did. Frogger is your axe pick.
Frogger.
Your half game choice. Yes. I think
Yes,
I
we
win.
did a good job.
97 has some heavy hitters, but I don't know if
It
it's
does.
as deep.
Yeah.
Um,
There were, I mean, maybe the big games were so popular that why
we
play
nothing
anything else?
Right. But 98 is like, I'm looking forward to when we do this for 1998. I mean,
Yeah.
I've looked at a lot of places like the best year for video games that ever. There's a lot.
I want to give a special award to a game for best title,
Okay.
and that is Riven, the sequel to Myst.
They actually put that in the
Okay.
name, not just like
Yes, it's called Riven, the sequel to Myst.
Oh, I thought maybe it was like a tagline, like out of Animorphs book. Or a dot, dot, dot.
Animorphs, Animorphs 18, the sequel to Animorphs 17.
Who could have known?
Coming next month, maybe.
Animorphs 19, the one that comes out in July.
There we go.
Ah, good.
That's how they get you.
Getcha. I'm done.
All right, that's enough.
Very well.
Animorphs 55, the podcast, is a fan-driven, nostalgic podcast created by Zach Hurdle, Patrick Viersba, and Alex Holton. But don't tell the Yeerks. Theme music provided by Neko Boy. Podcast artwork by Rachel Hurdle. Episodes edited by Patrick Viersba. Based on the 90s sci-fi kids series written by K.A. Applegate, Michael Grant, and other contributing authors. To contact the show, email animorphspodpeople@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you.
And opinions expressed by our guests do not necessarily reflect the views of the Animorphs 55 the podcast crew.